Welcome, creepies, to the crypt. For those of you just stumbling into the mortuary, I am Reanimate Her. And for those of you who already know me and are returning, thank you so very much from the bottom of my little black heart for all of your support. And thank you for returning to your familiar haunt. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Fusa is here as well. She's like, hi, guys. Now, today is our fourth episode of New Nightmares. Yeah, I can't believe we're already on 4 episodes. Yes, 4 episodes of New Nightmares. If you haven't seen the previous 3, you can go check out the playlist on YouTube where it shows you the playlist for New Nightmares. I've got a great lineup for you, so I hope you witches, warlocks, and ghouls are ready to rock and roll. We have, in our movie section this week, Jamie Foxx is playing a vampire hunter. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. Yes, he is. He is going to be playing a vampire hunter in Netflix's new movie, Day Shift. Yeah, he is re-teaming up with Netflix for the feature film Day Shift, with Fox on board to executive produce and play a vampire slayer. So stay tuned on news for this film, as we don't have anything official yet. We don't have a release date. We don't have a full lineup of cast. But stay tuned, because on New Nightmares, I will have that juicy information for you as soon as it's released. But can you see Jamie Foxx playing a vampire hunter? I'd love to know down in the comments. Now, Till Dead has Megan Fox handcuffed to her dead husband, and she is covered in blood. One of my favorite things to be covered in is blood. But, yeah, you heard it right. She's handcuffed to her dead husband, covered in blood. This film sounds like a unique spin on Stephen King's Gerald's Game, adapted for the screen by Mike Flanagan for Netflix. Netflix is pounding out the good stuff lately. Have you guys noticed that? I have. I remember back in the day when Netflix was just But lately, they have been throwing at us some really amazing films and television series. I'm excited to see what they come up with later on in the year. Now, this film leaves a wife handcuffed to a bed frame after her husband unexpectedly dies. That would be some horrible crap to wake up to, plain and simple. We'll see where that goes. I will let you guys know more information about that as we learn more information. So don't worry about that. I got you covered. Now, do you like ghosts and things that go bump in the night? I know I do. I do a lot. So I'm going to give you my picks for this spooky season to watch before Halloween, or hell, maybe on Halloween. So, number 1 on my list, The Changeling. That is a great haunting film. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend The Changeling. It is a great film. It is definitely filled with some scares and haunting imagery. Now, one of my most favorites to watch any time of the year is called The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox. Who doesn't love the Fox, man? I loved him growing up. And The Frighteners is a perfect mix of scares and comedy. If you haven't seen it, Ra says it is 10 limbs. It is seriously 10 limbs. I love that film, and I highly recommend it yet again. The Conjuring universe, if you want to put your brown pants on, you may want to get into that Conjuring universe. It's definitely fun. It's way better than the Marvel universe, in my opinion. Also, Mama. Yeah, a ghost mama. The movie is called Mama. I enjoyed it. It's got some really creepy atmosphere and spookiness to it. And the next one, it's last, but it's not my least favorite. It is a great film called Mara. You can catch these films on Netflix and Amazon Prime, depending on where you are in the world. But those are my top picks for ghost films for you to get scared to. Get yourself a nice warm blanket, some hot chocolate, turn off the lights, and let the spookiness take over. And now, we're going to head right on into our television series. Yes, mainly a YouTube series that's coming. Yeah. Do you guys remember The Lost Boys? Sure you remember The Lost Boys. Who doesn't remember The Lost Boys? Well, one of the stars, Corey Feldman and Jameson Newlander reunite for Corey and Jameson's Real Frog Adventures. Yeah, you remember the Frog Brothers? I'm sure you do if you enjoyed Lost Boys. They are getting together and teaming up to make a YouTube series, which I think is going to be fun. On October 22nd at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, directly after Child USA Awards, Corey Feldman and Jameson Newlander will step out of their iconic characters, but will utilize the skills they learned in fighting the undead. Oh, yes, and they have many skills to pay the bills. They do, if you've watched Lost Boys. The longtime friends will star in the Truth 22 production of Corey and Jameson's Real Frog Adventures, which can be seen on Feldman's official YouTube channel. Now, I read on Bloody Disgusting that the new episodes will premiere every 4 days until Halloween, Saturday, October 31st. Yeah, so make sure you check it out. I enjoy Corey Feldman as a person and as an actor, and I just love the Lost Boys. Now, do you love zombies? I know you love zombies as much as I love zombies. Sci-Fi's 31 Days of Halloween is celebrating strong this month and all month long, with several days blocked of themed movie marathons being cooked up for this year, and one of them is a zombie marathon. What's eating you? What's eating you? Yeah, so Sci-Fi celebrates zombies all day. The marathon is going to be premiering on Thursday, October 22nd, which is tomorrow. Yes. And the marathon is kicking off at 10 a.m. Eastern and running straight into the wee hours of Friday morning. Who isn't ready to stay up all night and watch zombie flicks? For sure. Now, I went over to the channel to get a little bit of a blurb about what they were saying, and the channel explains this year has thrown a lot at us. And just in case zombie apocalypse is next up on the 2020 bingo card, we're here to help you start prepping with a day full of some of our favorite zombie flicks. I love zombies, man. I love them. Now, the lineup kicks off with Zombie Night at 10 a.m., followed by Dead 7 at 12 p.m., 28 weeks later at 2 p.m., 28 days later at 4 p.m., Dawn of the Dead 2004 at 6:30 p.m., Zombieland at 9 p.m., 28 days later at 11, and Rise of the Zombies at 1:30 a.m. And if you're still awake at that time, at 3:30 in the morning, Zombie Apocalypse. Yes. And you can get the full description of the lineup down below in the link so you can check it out for yourself. And if you do watch it, or maybe you don't watch it, let me know down below in those comments, what is your favorite zombie flick? I would love to know. And maybe I may not have seen it, so you may be able to recommend me a good zombie film. You know I love me zombies. Now, I did tell you earlier that we are going to be talking about a non-horror related show. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Do you remember Willow? Willow. Highly recommended if you haven't seen it. Disney Plus gives a series order to Willow. Yeah, a TV series with Warwick Davis returning as Willow. Tell me that ain't good, because that's going to be friggin' awesome. Now, we have heard for a while rumblings about a potential TV series adaptation and expansion of Ron Howard's 1988 fantasy adventure film Willow for a very long time. And we hear from Deadline, they are reporting today that Disney Plus has handed a series order to the project. Yeah, John M. Chu from Crazy Rich Asians will direct the pilot episode, which was written by Jonathan Kasdan from Solo. I'm excited. Are you excited? Now let's go and take a sneak peek at some fun stuff that's going to be happening this Halloween season. Have you ever wondered about the science of scare? Yeah, what is the scariest movie of all time? Well, recently, a scientific study tracks heart rates to determine the scariest horror movies ever made. Everybody loves horror when Halloween is near. They definitely do. I love horror all year. And during the month of October, horror movies skyrocket on everybody's televisions. Even my scaredy cat friends love horror movies around this time. Now, a company called Broadband Choices put an infographic together based on a scientific study that sets out to determine the scariest films ever made. Now, Broadband explains, is there anything better than a night in with lights off and a truly terrifying movie that gets your heart pounding? Who doesn't love a good pounding? I mean, a heart pounding. I do. We don't think so. That's why we've explored the science of scare with our experiment to categorically find the scariest films for your scary movie night. Interesting, right? Our team studied critics' lists and Reddit recommendations to curate 50 of the best horror films ever made before subjecting them to our test subjects. Right? Watching each movie in 5.1 surround sound, our panel of 50 people consumed over 120 hours of the best horror movies, each fitted with a heart rate monitor to measure which movie got their blood pumping the most to find the ultimate horror movie. That sounds like a good old time to me. I don't know about you, but for me, it definitely does. Now, the king of Fright Night, according to this particular experiment, is Scott Derrickson's Sinister, with heart rates also spiking considerably when the panel watched Insidious, The Conjuring, Hereditary, Paranormal Activity, It Follows, The Conjuring 2, The Babadook, The Descent, and The Visit. Those films make up the top 10 scientifically scary movies. There are also other movies on the list that you can see a copy of, the infographic and link down below in the description. Now, these films are paranormal films. They're ghost films. I find them scary as well because many of us believe in the paranormal. I believe in the paranormal. I believe in ghosts and spirits and all of that fun jazz. What do you believe? I'd love to know down below. And tell me, what is your favorite scary movie? You'll be able to find that infographic down there. Now, my gaming ghouls, we are going to get it on with some amazing news in the gaming industry. Yes, one of my favorite games. Oh, yes, I got news for you on one of my favorite games. Now, Raise the Dead releases October 22nd, and I will be showcasing that on stream today. Yes, live today at 11 a.m. Mountain Time over on twitch.tv. ReAnimateHer, as you can tell by that link right there. Now, that releases on PC. It's already on PlayStation, and it releases on the 22nd on Steam tomorrow. We showcased Raise the Dead on last week's new episode of New Nightmares. Now, my own personal favorite, Zombie Army 4. Yeah, Dead War and Rebellion have released the 4th DLC for Zombie Army. Yeah, it's entitled Mission 4, Damnation Valley. Damnation Valley. If you haven't played this game, you are truly missing out on some zombie action. It is a first-person shooter. It is so great. You can literally shoot the nuts off of a zombie. Yeah, they have this like X-ray vision type of camera that when you do a really cool kill shot, it shows it to you in slow-mo, right? Well, I have blown the nuts off of numerous zombies and I friggin' love it. It's like my best thing to do in that game is to shoot off the nuts of these Nazi zombies. It's a really good time. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked again. So the first mission in the 3-part Death from Above campaign in Damnation Valley, even with the Hell Cult gone, the dead still won't rest. Players must now battle their way through frozen north towards a new hellstorm. Sounds like a good old time. On the trail of a missing scientist and scout team. Damnation Valley includes new locations to fight through, collectibles, achievements, and more. And we've got that trailer for you right here, right now. And we are going to go and watch that bad boy. Unfortunately, we're going to do a little bit of sound for you guys. YouTube likes to give me issues with sound and copyright. So we're not going to have too much sound right here. You'll just listen to my voice. Ooh. Now, Zombie Army 4 is available right now on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via Epic Stores game. Look at that. Look at that. You get a new DLC. Yeah, for sure. Damnation Valley. Looks like a good old time. Now, I've played this game. I have friends that play this game. It's definitely worth the price tag. You get to kill zombies in some awesome ways. Not only do you get to blow their balls off, but you get to shoot them in the eye, the liver, and it's got this really cool kill cam that you can make some really amazing clips from. And we've got new headgear. Look, oh, we got new headgear. Oh, witch's hats. Oh my God, we get to shoot a huge Tommy gun with a pumpkin head on. Oh, yes, I need to get in on this. Yes, next week we'll be playing some more Zombie Army 4, and we're going to check out this new DLC live on stream. If you're interested to check it out, make sure you stop by my channel over on twitch.tv/ReAnimateHer. This looks so good. I don't know about you guys, but I am super stoked. Super stoked. It's out now, so make sure you guys get it downloaded, installed, and get your zombie on for sure. Again, that is out for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via the Epic Game Store. You guys remember Pumpkin Jack? Remember a couple episodes ago I spoke about Pumpkin Jack? Yeah, well, he gets into the spooky spirit with this pretty cool trailer that I'm going to show you right meow. Now, yes, it's Unreal Engine, and boom! With their 3D action platformer, Pumpkin Jack launches later this week. Publisher Heads Up Games and developer Nicholas Messanier have released the launch trailer, and this is it. Look at him. This game looks like a bunch of fun. Tell me it doesn't. It's like Rayman, but spooky. The title will launch on October 23rd, so this Thursday, for Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam, GOG, and the Epic Game Store as well. The PlayStation 4 version will launch later in a few weeks. Boo! This is pretty awesome. I'm loving this. In Pumpkin Jack, you embody Jack, the mythical pumpkin lord sent by the devil himself to slay your enemies in an epic quest that will take you on a journey in the Boredom Kingdom, a mythical realm shattered by a curse. Ooh, that sounds amazing. The graphics look very colorful and fun. You definitely know that I will be getting this game. It looks tremendously like a good spooky time. I'm loving the colors. I'm loving how bright these colors are. The gameplay looks fabulous. It definitely looks fabulous, and I cannot wait to check this game out. Pumpkin Jack, guys. Pumpkin Jack, available October 23rd. Yes, so make sure you get it on. Make sure you get it on. Now, we want to talk about here is, let's see, Rocket League, guys. Rocket League. Yeah, they're celebrating Halloween, and the Ghostbusters. Who doesn't love the Ghostbusters? The Ghostbusters return to Rocket League in Haunted Hollows event, and we've got the trailer here for you today. 1 second as I set that up. Now, last year, Psyonix Rocket League did a crossover event with Ghostbusters involving the Ecto-1 being a selectable racer. Now, seeing as it's Halloween, they're right back at it again. For sure they are. Look at that. Oh my God. Stay puffed. October 20th. Play for free. Yep. Now, with Rocket League's Haunted Hollows event kicking off today, players will be allowed to unlock a variety of items inspired by the 1984 hit film. Running until November 2nd, Players will be able to complete in different challenges in order to unlock the items from the Haunted Hallows set. These include Ghostbusters Wheels, Slimer Trooper, and Mood Slime Boost. If players are able to complete all challenges within the time period, they will unlock every item available. But that's not all. As previous Haunted Hallow events, items will be purchasable through the item shop. These include the Stay Puffed, oh my god, the Stay Puffed, and the Reaper Goal Explosions, and the Ecto 1. Now, Stay Puff is always my favorite. I love marshmallow. It is so friggin' good. Now, alongside the challenges and items this year, Haunted Hallows event also comes with 2 limited time modes. These modes are Haunted Heatseeker and Spike Rush. Psionics says that Haunted Heatseeker is heat, but in a spooky new haunted urban arena. And Spike Rush will take the place on night map variants. Interesting. If you're wondering where you can play Rocket League at, Rocket League is available now for Nintendo Switch, PC via the Game Store, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Now I've got a spooky question for you, and I would love to know your answer. What do you prefer in horror films, practical effects or CGI? Let me know down below what you prefer in your horror films and why, because I am dying to know. I really am. I want to know. Now, if you enjoyed what you've seen here today, make sure you stab that like button, slashy that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. And if you've never been here before, but you like what you see, make sure you turn on those notifications because I drop weekly episodes and more on this channel. Stay tuned for more nightmares next week as we get diving right into the spooky week. I will see you guys later today. I love your guts. I love your insides, and I'd love to see what they look like. I will slash yous all later. Bye-bye.